Welcome to a brief overview of the navigational features of the Macrobond application. The purpose of this presentation is to show you the building blocks of the application. In the section Videos, you'll find the other presentations describing each part of the application in more detail. There are some main application elements that are always present. The Activity tabs to the left select the main mode of the application. At the top, there is a traditional menu bar. Below the menus, you find the toolbar. The menus and toolbar contain some items that are always present and some that are specific for each activity. The command bar contains commands, properties, and tools on different tabs. The set of tabs depends on the chosen activity. Let's take a quick look at the different activities. The Start activity contains a list of news items. You get a brief summary of a news item if you click on it, and you can read the complete item by pressing the Open button. The list of the recent documents contains a list of the most recently opened documents. You will also find some links to the documentation. With the Browse activity, you can easily find, compare, and visualize data from the database. There are a number of ready-made charts and reports to choose from. You can, for instance, view a chart of the GDP for Belgium by selecting Belgium and then GDP from the Actions tab in the command bar. Then you can easily switch to another country instead, or show the GDP for both countries in the same chart. With the Analytics activity, you create documents where you can define calculations and presentations of the data. The documents can be saved and you can share them with other users if you like. When you open a saved document, the latest data will be downloaded and all charts and tables will show the calculations based on the most recent information. With the Search activity, you can search a database for all kinds of data. The result will be grouped by data type. When you select one or more items, you will see the actions available for the data in the command bar, and you can select, for instance, one of the predefined charts. The Release activity shows a list of scheduled releases of data. By selecting a release in the list, you can see more information such as the current status and a list of the main series that are updated by this release. You can search, filter, and select your favorites in the list. With the Style Sheet activity, you can create chart style sheets where you define the visual style of charts. You can define several style sheets and easily switch to another style sheet when you view a chart. If you want to, you can share style sheet between the users. Let's go back to the Browse activity and apply a style sheet to a chart. You can pick a style sheet that you want to use as a default for all new charts. The last tab of the activity bar will show one of several activities called secondary activities. You select a secondary activity to be shown by using the pop-up menu. In the My Series activity, you can define your own time series. Series can be stored in Microsoft Excel, or you can paste or enter the values directly in the application. Series defined in My Series can be used just like any other series in the application. This is the end of the short overview of the Macrobond application. There is more information covering each part of the application in more detail available in the section Videos on this help platform. Thank you for viewing.